Now we turn the incidence of an Valorem tax, a tax with a given rate given as a proportion of the price. For example, clothing is taxed at 8% of its price. Virtually all state and local taxes on food and clothing are ad valorem. Luckily, the analysis of ad valorem tax is very simple to that of unit tax. The basic strategy is still to find out how the tax change um, the effective demand curve and compute the new equilibrium. Um, Instead of moving the curve down, let's down by the same amount for each quantity, the ad valorem takes lower in the same proportion. To show this, consider the demand curve DF, right? And the supply SF curve for food. In the absence of tax, the equilibrium price and quantity is Q naught and P naught, right? Respectively. Now, suppose that a tax of 25% of the gross price is levied on the consumption of food. Consider point M on DF. After the tax is imposed, PM is still the most consumer will pay from QM. The amount producer will receive 75% because 25% is tax out of 100, right? 25% is tax and the producer will receive 75%, right? The vertical distance between point M and the horizontal axis, right? This, which is labeled N. Hence, the point N is one point on the demand curve perceived by producer. Similarly, the price at the point R migrates down 1/4 of the way between it and the horizontal axis to point S, right? On this amount of quantity, this would be the demand, and this portion is the tax portion, right? And 70%, 75% is received by the I mean um, producers. Similarly, the points at R migrate. Okay, when this exercise is repeated for every point of DX, the effective demand curve facing suppliers is demand as DF dash, right? I'll show in the next figure. See the demand curve, new demand curve is here, DF dash. This is DF dash. The analysis proceeds exactly as for a unit text. The equilibrium is at the intersection of SF and DF dash with a quantity of Q naught. The price received by producer is PN. This is the producer price. And the price consumer paid is PG. Price of consumer. As before, the incidence of tax is determined the elasticity of demand and supply.